you all. This is Akshata Shetty. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. So yes, in today's video we're going to be talking about last 30-day study strategy to ace in your exams. Yes, exams are just around the corner and I know most of the students are very anxious and apprehensive about what's going to happen in exams. Okay, so don't worry, I'm here to give you all some quick tips to clear your exams with flying colors. So without wasting time, let's get started. Number one is prepare your timetable. So by this, what do I mean? Don't sit and prepare the timetable for every hour, right? 9:30 breakfast, 10 o'clock rest, 10:30 studies. No, don't prepare exam timetables like that. Just prepare the chapters and subjects that you want to cover in the entire day. Right? Be specific and be certain about the topics as well. And before going to the bed, you have to make sure that you have completed all such topics. So here I'm going to be sharing one funky strategy to ensure that you will complete the tasks or the to-do list for the day. I remember seeing this in one of the Instagram posts, okay? Take any food item that you like. Say for example, chocolate. Take any chocolate. I don't mean to say 40-50 rupees wala chocolate. No, just keep a 5-10 rupees chocolate at the end page of every chapter or whatever you have planned to study, right? So just prepare in your head that if you complete that chapter, then you're gonna have that chocolate or whatever food items that you like. I know you're gonna gain a little calories by following this strategy, but if not daily, at least follow this strategy whenever you don't feel like studying, right? Just to get back to that study mode, follow this strategy so that it will keep you active. Also, your timetable should be prepared in such a manner that it is segregated according to your preparation levels, right? Say for example, if you are very strong in one subject, then place it under strong category. If you are okay in a subject, then place it under medium category. If you don't know anything about that subject, then put it under weak category. Like this, prepare every subject under each category, and when you're preparing a timetable for every day, prepare a mix of such subjects. Don't keep only strong subjects in a day. Keep one strong subject, one medium subject and one weak subject. This will help you to avoid stressing on the end days of your exams. Strategy number 2 is prepare revision notes. So in my previous videos also, I've stressed upon the importance of self-made notes, right? But since you're running out of time and you don't have much time now, you have to prepare revision notes instead of detailed notes. So guys, now it's the time for optimum utilization of time. Here what you can do, instead of preparing the entire notes, you can just prepare the important topics. And under that, you can prepare pointers, right? So this will help you to save time during your last minute preparations. Okay, so if you don't have time, then you can always stick to preparing revision notes. You can always highlight the important points in the textbook, or you can prepare these flashcards, you can insert these sticky notes, and you can obviously follow some memorization techniques, maybe in the form of a movie name or a song name or a person's name, right? Say for example, Whiteboard. What does Whiteboard mean? Violet, indigo, red, blue, green, right? So what's the intention behind this? As soon as you look at that acronym or the word or the symbol, you should be able to memorize the concept behind that. Okay, so these are some techniques that you have to follow when the portions are very huge or when there are too many formulas, right? Okay, so strategy number 2 is prepare revision notes. Strategy number 3 is solve previous year question papers. Yes, I always keep repeating this point, and only after looking at the previous year question papers will you get to know the modalities of the questions that are asked in the exams, right? At least you have to refer to previous 4-year question papers so that you know what kind of questions are asked and what should you prepare and which topic should you focus more on, right? And imagine you don't know how the exam pattern is, and if you have studied everything, right? There's no use doing that. So it's better you know the format of exam pattern beforehand. And when it comes to professional exams, obviously our institute doesn't keep changing the exam patterns every June and December attempt, right? It is the same every time. When you look at past year question papers, you will know what topics fall under short notes, what questions are asked under differentiate between, and what are the descriptive questions, right? You will get a basic idea, and this will really help you to crack your exams very easily. Okay, so do not miss out on this part. At least refer to past 4-year question papers and you will feel extremely confident, trust me. Strategy number 4 is practice writing. Yes, until and unless you practice writing, you are not really well prepared for the exam. Say for example, you know all the topics, but you don't know how to present your answers and you don't know how to manage your time. Then obviously everything will go in vain, right? So make sure that you write at least 2 exam papers before attending your final exam. By doing this, you will get to know how fast are you writing, how is your exam pace, and how is your handwriting, and how are you able to cover the topics, how are you able to manage the time. For this, please do refer the guideline answers that is released by the ICSI to get to know the pattern of presenting your answers. Say for example, you need not write 2 to 3 pages for a 5-mark question. You just have to cover the main points, you have to pick up the main keywords, right? The examiner is not going to study the entire answer, obviously, right? He's not going to read that. You have to just pick up the keywords, the relevant terms that will catch the examiner's eye, right? And that is what is important, obviously. You're a professional and you should know how to present your answers. It's not just mugging up and coming and writing here. It's about how you can analyze every case and how you can present it before the other person, right? It's all about that. So yes, make sure that you take up a mock test before going for the final exam. Strategy number 5 is get a whiteboard. Yes, this strategy is an extended form of strategy number 4, that is to practice writing. So this is a little unexplored strategy because most of us don't follow this. So what you can do, you have to just bring a whiteboard and a marker, right? That's how they teach during the sessions and all. So you can bring that home. It costs about 500 rupees to 1k. So you can get that, and once you're done studying 5 to 6 pages, so you can just write down on the whiteboard on what you've studied, only the key points, that's it. By writing it, you will be again able to register that in your head for a long time. Okay, now this is a very modern approach in lieu of the conventional method of writing in books, right? Sometimes you might get bored by writing on the books or the plain sheets. So this is just an alternative method of practicing writing. Okay, if you're not able to practice that after every 5 to 6 pages, then maybe after completing every chapter, you can write down the summary of that chapter on that whiteboard. I found out this strategy much later, guys, so I wish I knew this strategy when I studied for my exams. The last strategy is obviously shut down all the social media. I know this is gonna sound very irritating, but yes, this is the need of the hour, and I'll tell you guys, I'm not a girl who uninstalls all the apps when my exams are approaching, right? I would uninstall only Instagram. Only Instagram. Why? Because that is an app which creates so much of diversion. Say my friend is visiting Ooty or any other place, right? And when I click and watch on her story, I'm like, oh god, my friends are visiting so many nice places. They're exploring such nice cafes, restaurants, and I'm here sitting with this dry book and studying, right? So this itself is demotivating at the first place, right? So just not friends, maybe looking at all the celebrities, social media influencers, it's definitely diverting. Obviously, social media is not gonna run away anywhere. Even after a month, if you come back, everything is going to remain the same, right? So why should you waste your time, and why are you sacrificing your dreams for the purpose of social media, right? Ultimately, they're not gonna come and feed you food, right? It's for entertainment purpose, so keep that for entertainment and make sure it's not going to affect your dreams, right? So just keep WhatsApp and any other apps that is going to help you for your educational purpose. Now, don't ask me, ma'am, how are we going to watch your videos if we uninstall everything? That's what I'm saying. Keep and retain only such apps that is going to help you academically, right? Not otherwise. If that app is creating you distraction, then get rid of such apps right away. After exams, obviously you can stay on such apps even for half a day or a full day. Nobody is going to be bothered, right? But at least for about 30-40 days, give your entire heart and soul only into exams. And once you're done with your exams, who is going to ask you? You're the kings and you're the queens. By saying this, we have come to the end of the video, and I hope you like my video. Please do follow all the strategies so that you clear all your exams with good marks. Okay, wishing you all the best. If you have any queries, then please do drop your questions in the comment section below. Also, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Until next video, bye bye guys, take care.